welcome back to my sparse and bizarre art uploads. Today, I'm going to show you how I use an ink spinner to make lovely backgrounds on miniature art pieces. This is a Crayola toy. It is the Color Explosion spinner, and I use it for a lot of my miniatures. I love making artist trading cards, and with this particular toy, you can fit tiny pieces in because it was originally designed to use like postcard sized, I think it was Color Wonder paper, something along those lines. I'll leave it in the description below when I find out what the actual paper this came with was. I kind of mess around a lot when I'm doing these. I don't necessarily go in with a plan. I just start applying paint and letting it spin. I also adjust the speed of the spinner so that the pigments distribute farther or stay more localized to directly where I placed them. The faster it goes, the less control you have, because the paint sort of flings. And I really like that. I like the way the motion changes, where I placed something. I like to place pigment down in varying places at varying speeds, so it sort of has a layered effect. This gives a hard edge where the paint didn't fling beyond the border, but it also, the fluid motion of the pigments does allow for it to spread in interesting ways. I like to use a little bit of fun tack to keep the cards in place as they're spinning so that they don't fly off and so that they actually stay in one place and don't move around too much. The device was not built for cards necessarily. It was built to be used with, sort of a flimsy postcard sized specialty paper from Crayola. It was designed for specific sizes of their product, but I'm not limiting myself to what Crayola says I can do. I'm limiting myself to what I say I can do, and that involves sticking cards in and just completely misusing this device. For this second card, I was trying to keep the shape of the circles from the spinner a little bit better. And you're going to see when it stopped spinning, I definitely had the speed up way too high and applied too much pigment directly into the center, and it was too thin to really hold on, so it really splashed out. But that's why I use this particular tool, because you don't know exactly what it's going to come out like at a high speed. For the third card, I tried again to place the pigment exactly where I wanted it to stay. It worked significantly better than the first attempt, and it also, it shows pretty clearly, how different things work at different speeds. Here I'm using just plain speedball ink with a little bit of water, and you can see that it really kept its shape when I let myself do it at a slower speed. Hopefully, this has answered any questions you might have had about the Crayola Color Explosion Spinner, which was a toy I got for Christmas many years ago and continue to use to this day as an adult because I don't want to buy or make an actual spinner. If you like what you see, you can subscribe. I don't post on a regular schedule, but I do post.